It's been a little over 5 months since I first made a video about these headphones, and it's been about 6 months since I bought them. So I figured it's only fair that I update you guys on how these headphones have been treating me over the past 6 months, because it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows, but it's been pretty close. Let's talk about it, shall we? So first up is build quality. In 6 months, these headphones still look just as premium as when I pulled them out of the box. There's no scuffs, no scratches, they don't scratch easily or anything like that, and it just looks great. There's no cracks in the leather, or on the headband for that matter. That was a problem on the previous XM2s, but it doesn't seem to be a problem on the XM3s. So yeah, after 6 months, build quality still gets a solid 5 stars. The quality of sound you get from these bad boys are also a solid 5 stars. I mean, I've been listening to these headphones at times at mind-numbing, ear-ringing volumes, and there's no distortion whatsoever. These are still easily the best sounding cans I've ever had in my head, and considering that Marquez loves these, you know, the guy that owns a pair of $2,500 headphones or something like that, enough said, these sound great. One of my favorite uses for these headphones is actually a substitute for my 5.1 surround system bedroom home theater. Yes, I have a home theater in my bedroom, and yes, you will get to see it if you are subscribed to my channel, because that's a video that's coming up very soon, so hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Whenever my fiance is studying or it's the middle of the night, it's just really nice to turn off my 5.1 surround system and still get great audio without, you know, being too loud. Comfort is one thing I do want to mention that is sort of a negative with this headset. I mean, you put it on your head, it's super comfortable and light and all that, but I do find that long sessions with these headphones on do tend to make my ears get a little warm. I play D&D once a week with a bunch of my friends online, and I find after a 4-hour session of D&D, I do start to sweat a little bit, so do keep that in mind. Now let's talk about the wireless connection and multi-point Bluetooth with these headphones. So on the wireless side of things, these headphones are freaking solid. I mean, I've never experienced a dropout, even if my phone is in another room. The issue arises when we're talking about multiple devices. I've used these with my iPad, my phone, my computers, my laptops, anything like that, and it's never been an issue. But when I want to switch devices, there's a bit of an issue because there's no multi-point Bluetooth on this headset. Now, I think people are making a little bit of a bigger deal of this than it should be. I mean, all it takes is just to disconnect the headset from one device and then repair it to another. And these headphones have NFC anyway, so it's really not a big deal for me, but it definitely would have been nice to see, like is on the Bose QC35-2s. The biggest issue though comes from the touchpad controls, because they're not great, let me be honest with you. I mean, it is cool because there's no physical buttons here on the side, so it does look pretty slick, but the cost is just too high. I mean, I'll be trying to turn up my headphones, for example, swipe up is the gesture, and I'll accidentally swipe slightly to the right and it'll skip a song or something like that. But even bigger than that is the problem that if you go outside with these on in the cold, they'll start to register phantom touches because of the buildup of condensation on the touchpad. So that's really not ideal. You could put your headphones on, walk outside, and then all of a sudden your headphones will start spazzing out and turning up the volume, turning down the volume, etc. And that's just not good. The Bose QC35s don't have that problem just because they have physical touch controls. And honestly, Sony, if you are gonna make an XM4 pair of headphones, please put physical buttons on this. It would just make it way better. Back to the upsides though, this thing has a ton of battery life. I mean, Sony claimed 30 hours. And honestly, within 6 months of using this thing, that's pretty accurate. I rarely have to charge these things up. And when I do charge them up, because there's that beautiful, where is it? There it is, USB-C port on this thing, they charge very, very quickly and very conveniently. So that's great. So in conclusion, I mean, the XM3s are honestly one of the best headsets I've ever used, period, let alone wireless headsets. The sound and the noise canceling in these headphones are superior to the only real competitor, which is the Bose QC35-2s. And I take these over the QC35-2s any day. I mean, I routinely sell off old tech, guys, and you know, just because I don't want it to depreciate in value over time, but these headphones are not going anywhere. I am not selling these headphones under any circumstances. I feel that strongly about it. Until they make an XM4 eventually, and then I'll probably sell these and buy the XM4s. But until then, these headphones are staying on my head. I love them. So if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to support my content. And as always, have a great day.